The Last of Us, Naughty Dog's game about a smuggler and a young girl crossing a post-dystopian world, strips away almost every structure people rely on for safety and connection in our vast and lonely world and thrusts a player right into Joel's shoes and having to deal with his isolation vicariously through Joel at a scale never experienced before. This game is a case study for looking at how isolation is dealt with when the world around you has collapsed. Using Petri and Petri 2012, the Psychoanalytic framework. I make the case that the game sit in an in-between place where the fictional events and characters become so solid that players end up projecting their own emotional material onto them. Within that broader case, I'm narrowing in on D.W. Winnicott's 1958 concept of the capacity to be alone. Winnicott argues that being able to tolerate solitude isn't a deficit, it's a developmental achievement. Without an internalized, secure, caring presence, being alone doesn't feel like peace. It feels like abandonment. Using that lens, I ask, what happens to that capacity when the world itself stops being safe? So here's the project plan. I'll be looking specifically at how us as players, through Joel's eyes, get close to Ellie through the course of this game after being alone for so long to finally have someone to work problems with, tracking how isolation and connection show up across them throughout the game. I'll document my analysis through structured playthrough and boil down my findings through a narrative essay. So that covers two of my three required sources, Winnicott for the specific psychoanalytic framework and Petri for why psychoanalysis suits games as a medium at all. My third source is the psychological determinants of loneliness in the COVID era by Matilda Sierakowska. And that matters because it shows us this isn't just a fictional metaphor. The same isolation, loneliness pattern that The Last of Us dramatizes was measurably documented in real populations during COVID, giving the psychoanalytic reading real-world stakes rather than just an interesting reading of a game. By the progress report on 13th September, I aim to have the framework fully mapped against 2-3 key scenes. By the contextual report on 1st November, I'll have the digital artifact content complete and the analysis written up.